Hi, we're Lords of Ruin, and I'm Deke.
I'm Robert.
I'm Keiran.
And we're at Sydney Slaughter. It's just finished 5 massive games, 2 days of amazing. How's it all been?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, quite good. Enjoyed myself quite immensely.
Awesome. And what did you guys play?
I was Nighthorn.
I was Verminous Valorous person playing Skaven Tide.
I was the Cheesy Doors, the Kane army of 90 witch elves.
90 Witch Elves, the Cheese Merchant.
I was playing Slanesh. I was playing Stormcast.
And Deke, I see you got a trophy there. What's that trophy?
Coolest army. Obviously, someone thought I had a cool looking army. It was lots of Harridans, 40 Harridans.
Pretty sure you
ran a
passed
Shrieker
that
host.
to me.
Yeah, it was a little bit different to what you normally see. Tried to put together some cool looking scenery for it as well. So obviously it must have worked. Lots of people thought it was cool. So yeah.
Awesome. So you guys were running a whole range of different armies. What were some of the highlights you had over the weekend? And bye. Thanks for interrupting, Matt, the winner of CanCon, Campbell.
Would you like me to jump in for the highlight, Deke?
That was my highlight. Matt Campbell just interrupting the interviews.
Matt Campbell, my last game was against Matt Campbell. Damn me, Rob.
Yep.
Battle for first place, lost by 1 point, close game ever had. It was fantastic. Great opponent.
Awesome. Craig, what about yourself?
So my highlight is I was playing Stephen like in round 3. It's like the XG, so like if you're flying in, it moved over 12 to take mortal wounds. My last turn, Nagash charged my Celestone, rolled a 12. He took the mortal wound, but Nagash reflected it, so he reflected the mortal wound back at Akshi.
Ouch.
No.
So the realm is dead now.
The realm took the mortal wound. It's another
The entire realm is imploded.
Well done, Realm. You've taken a mortal wound. What are some of the other highlights?
You go,
I'm
Mitch.
just going to step in, Deke, and tell you my favourite highlight was doing 15 mortal wounds to your Harridans.
What are they called? What are they called?
Harridans.
Harridans.
When they charged me, doing 15 mortal wounds before they got to attack was nice.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
That was a bad high five.
I think my highlight was against Craig in our first game of today, and that was the Geminids going right through 90% of his army and killing probably nearly everything that it touched, because everything was on its last 1 or 2 wounds.
We were talking about this over lunch. Deke had this amazing moment that Geminids is good.
Yeah, Geminids are pretty awesome.
Like
Newsflash, internet.
I'm sold on Geminids.
Speaking of Geminids,
Relictor,
yeah,
Questor, like free Secretors.
Yep.
Put all my
And your blisters too. Yeah.
my Geminids
And
have
then terrain
killed.
killed all my blisters at once. They're all in like 1 wound, just like
But
My own Geminids have a great body count. They've killed a total of 35 Storm Vermin today. I'm the only Skaven Tide player.
Awesome. Sounds like Endless Spells did pretty well for us.
Yeah.
I was killing up Bloodthirsters with the Quicksilver Swords. Best 20 points I've ever spent.
Really?
Yeah, because it's 20 points. You do mortal wounds on a 5 instead of a 6. And you roll 12 dice. So Chaos really
It's better
takes
against Chaos as well. It gets 5 up on a Chaos, is it?
Yeah, it's normally
Ooh,
6s,
geez.
but
Yep.
Chaos is 5. So
pretty good.
I also learned how great it is to always cast Lightning Vortex. I feel bad.
no,
Every time I put it up, I feel bad.
Guys, I just want to say that Australia isn't as behind in the meta as it sounds. Yes, we know Vortex is good. Yes, we know Geminids is good. It just had an amazing outing this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not backwards heel boys here. What are you guys working on? I guess what's the next projects you guys are working on, and have you got like an event in mind or?
Well, definitely.
Oh, it's Gabe and Tom. Thanks, Gabe and Tom.
Definitely going to be Sydney GT coming up in October to 2,500 points. Definitely going to be fielding at least 20 Blood Knights in that Vordray, Zombie Dragon, or 2, see how we go. And quite a few die wolves, hopefully. We'll see what I end up with.
Nice. Anyone else got any ideas, or are you guys happy with what you're currently working on?
Someone out for Sydney GT.
This is not a Sydney GT sale, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, that's the next big one
Get
coming
your
up.
Next big one.
Tickets now. They're on sale.
I just don't want this to sound like a sales pitch. This is about the Lords of Ruin, not
know-
about Sydney GT. Everyone keeps saying
we're all excited.
That's my next big
Well,
one.
we're excited
and
for
I've already
Sydney
got
GT.
tickets for it. So
Right.
Otherwise, next project I've got planned is Wanderers, about 2,000 points to them. For GT, however, I'm planning on doing a much more narrative list for my Skaven. to just really focus on the lore I'm building up with my army. It's going to be really cool, adding some more Storm Fiends and an Arc Warlock, continuing the adventures of Visk the Blight Lurker.
Stay tuned. Sounds like, well, any other ideas, Craig?
I'm debating going to Castle Assault at the moment. Have to see how I go.
Yeah, I'll be at Castle Assault. Castle Assault up in Newcastle.
Yeah, I went to
that's a
the
thing.
40k one like 3 years ago. I mean, we need to go ever since. But
This is not the 40k coach. Like it's like
yeah,
we're doing 40k here.
Castle Assault's for like every game.
Yeah, they do events for all the different systems. And you're talking about Stormcast?
I haven't really like put much thought past today, but like I might be doing Stormcast. I might be doing Everchosen. I'm not sure.
Anyone else?
I wrote an Everchosen list for Cine GT as well. It's pretty straightforward.
I'm going to be building a keeper because 2 keepers of secrets sounds scary.
As you should.
It's going to be Godseeker, so I'm going to have Thermal Rider Cloak on one, and the other one's going to have the
What a cheese beard.
the command trait.
It's
He knows.
And if you want to hear more about this cheese merchant, we did actually record the other week a faction focus on Slanesh, so I think he's got new ideas, kind of.
3 hours. It's enough.
Kieran, you got something in mind? You said Sylvaneth, right?
Yeah, still enough for Cine GT. I've got half my army paid. I bought a whole bunch recently. I want to buff me out. 12k off, so I want to do it.
Let's
all with sides, right? All with sides?
No, only 6 with size.
Ah, that's
Those
good.
are actually really good.
Let's hope your book's out by then, huh?
I'm sure it'll be.
It'll be alright.
The embargo will go forever, and we'll never get any more armies.
No, I'll just bring my phone with all the like stuff on it.
No, they'll get all their costs updated in chapter approved and
Chapter approved.
General's
General's Handbook, good sir. General's Handbook.
All right, I think we're down a rabbit hole. Deke, what do we want to tell the internet about the Lords of Ruin as we wrap this up? Who is this ragtag bunch of people interrupting us like Skaven Tom, like your clique here? Who are...
We were, just a group of friends who used to game regularly. We mostly used to visit the Liverpool Games Workshop, but as we've grown and moved away and things, we're not really near Liverpool anymore, so went for a bit of a name change. Lords of Ruin, a few Chaos fans here, so we thought it would go with that name. It's a bit cool. And we're usually at most of the events out in force. There's always at least half a dozen of us at something. So,
And Lords of Ruin is known for not only a competitive group, but also a very hobby-focused group. I think when I look at everyone's armies, they aren't just the 3-color minimum. You know, they've always got great backstories. Their army lists have names. You guys have great thematics around the army lists, and I think overall you are strong opponents as well. So
fit the narrative in with and the theme in with the competitive.
It makes you play better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's totally not true with me.
something like that. Lords of Ruin, thank you for finally jumping on. And this is Deke, the Lord of Death, who we're going to get on a faction focus. Dead-Eyed Deke. And I'm sure we'll get more of these guys on the channel and soon. See you guys.
Take it easy.